Hey guys, time for the weekly recap of the week again. And this week there wasn't really that much because Adam was on vacation again this week, so it's a little quieter when he's gone. But we have some stuff to talk about. So we'll start again in Discord, and the first update here is a nice, I guess, quality of life or like UI change that Craig implemented. I'll open up the actual game here, and you can see if I go into my house, I can click on an item and it'll tell me everything about the item. It'll tell me the boost, it'll tell me the supply, it'll tell me the price. You can do that for any item. It's pretty cool. It's a nice change. The bale here, it's just a crafted item. That's why there's no price or supply. But it's a pretty cool feature. We'll go back to Discord now and just scrolling through these updates. There isn't really much else in the update section. In the news section, we had the Festival of Colors go live. So that's good. This event was supposed to last 7 days, but it's going to last 8 days because the first day people couldn't buy the unlimited attempts or part of the first day. So yeah, it went live last Monday and it'll be live until like Monday night, so like Tuesday, I think. Okay, now we can go over to GitHub. Like I said, there wasn't that much in Discord, so we'll open up GitHub. And here's the first change. There's a few things here that don't really have any descriptions and I'm not exactly sure what they are. Instant crafting, this is getting ready for next chapter, I believe. You're going to be able to craft stuff instantly with gems, which is nice, I guess, but probably won't be that needed. This was fixing, like I said, you couldn't buy unlimited attempts at the Festival of Colors. The item popovers is what we talked about with when you click on items in game. React 18 testing, so this is just a software change that Elias is working on. It originally went live last week, but it had a bunch of issues, so they reverted it, and then he implemented it later. Fixed menu above HUD. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's just some fix, I guess. Replace wallet drop-down portal with popper. Once again, not exactly sure what this is. It could have to do with like when you're withdrawing in-game or doing some sort of transaction. You have to choose which wallet you use. It could have to do with that, but I'm not exactly sure. And then these are these are two updates in a row, but like a lot of these are like combined. So like everything here is also here. So we'll just look at this one because like you can see here, remove exotic cross from collectibles, remove exotic cross from collectibles. Everything that's here is here. So we'll just look at this one. So upgrades, Tailwind, CSS. I believe this is a software update that Elias was working on. Remove exotic crops from collectibles. So this was a bug we talked about a week or two ago where you could place the exotic crops you get from the potion house on your land. They fixed that. Event item description, so they just changed some of the wording and some of the items in the Festival of Colors. The wings prices was wrong in the Festival of Colors. It was showing as 100 flower, but it was actually 150, so they fixed that. Festival of Colors TSC, I'm not exactly sure what this one is, but they fixed something with the Festival of Colors, I guess, here. And then finally, they updated the marketplace, so if I go here to the marketplace, so how this used to work was it would just show the 6 newest items. So like items could be really old and they would still be showing here. Or like if they added 7 new items like they did recently, only 6 of them would be showing. They fixed it where I believe it's all items it'll show that are added within the past month. That's a good change. Leather tools, so this is for next chapter. They're reducing the amount of wood and iron slightly that you need for oil drills and adding leather. And they're doing something similar with sand drills, but no one really uses sand drills, so that's not really that relevant. Flour traded, so if you go to the marketplace and you go to my profile, you can see how much flour you've spent and earned in the past 7 days. That's kind of cool. Track coins spent across all other game areas. I believe this is making it so those chores where you have to spend coins, if you spend coins on like the barn upgrade or expansions or something like that, those will also count. Previously they didn't count. Previously it was only coins spent on consumable, like reusable things like tools, the potion house, seeds, stuff like that. But I believe now it's all coins spent, so that's a good change. And then panel issues, I guess this is, oh, okay, yeah, this is, they just changed how some of the panels looked. There's like a box around them now. I guess it looks cleaner, so that's nice. But yeah, like I said, pretty quiet week. Festival of Colors went live, and they fixed some bugs here or there, which is good, I guess. But yeah, Adam was on vacation, so it's kind of a quiet week. I believe he's gone for another 2 or 3 weeks, so it might be a quiet couple weeks. We have the cooking event coming up this week, so that'll be fun, I guess. But yeah, pretty quiet week. See what happens next week. Have a good day, guys. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys.
And I also want to say thank you to all the members of the channel. The current members of the channel are Raichu, Paul Thedra, and Deucefold. Thank you very much for your support.